Let's talk about the big one, that magic number. What's the fastest way to get to a 1 crore salary? It's a huge milestone, right? It's a real symbol of success, and it's a goal for so many of us. So in this explainer, we're going to dig into the data and really map out the quickest routes to get there. Let's jump in.
So the big question is, which career path is going to get you to that 7-figure salary the fastest? We're going to break it all down. Look at the jobs, the sectors, figure out where the real promise is. Is it all about tech? Is it finance? Or maybe something totally different? We're about to find out.
And there it is, 1 crore. That's the number. It's a massive financial achievement, no doubt about it. It's a huge, ambitious goal. But as we're about to see, for some jobs, it's actually becoming more and more achievable, and maybe even faster than you'd think.
All right, this is where our journey really begins. We're going to be looking at data from right here in India and all around the world to map out the most direct way to get into this high-income bracket.
First stop, India. So a recent report has pointed to one particular sector that's seeing absolutely explosive salary growth. We're talking about global capability centers. These places are creating a super clear path for top talent to hit that 1 crore mark. Let's take a closer look. So what are these global capability centers, or GCCs? Well, you can think of them as the high-powered operational hubs for huge multinational companies. They're like the engine rooms for global corporations, but they're based right here in India. And let me tell you, they are hungry for specialized talent. Now look at this. What's absolutely wild here is the sheer scale of this projected jump in salary. An AI or machine learning engineer could go from a top salary of 60 lakhs per year this year to 1.5 crores by 2030. And for cybersecurity leadership, wow, that leap is even bigger, potentially hitting over 2.2 crores. This kind of insane growth is all because global companies rely so heavily on data and, of course, the absolute need to protect it. So here's the key takeaway. Deep specialization in these high-demand tech fields, especially within these GCCs, is the most direct answer we're finding in India. Okay, so let's broaden our view a bit. Is this trend, this GCC boom, something that's unique to India, or are we seeing similar patterns in other major economies around the world? And this slide really shows a global truth. High-level expertise gets you top dollar, everywhere. Over in the US, a top-notch creative director who specializes in copywriting can break the $200,000 mark. That just goes to show you how much value there is in powerful storytelling. Meanwhile, in the UK, senior finance directors and partners at big firms are earning well into the high 6 figures in pounds. It just reflects how critical they are to the financial health of their companies. So when you look across the board, a really clear pattern starts to emerge. It doesn't matter if it's UX design, brand strategy, or marketing in the US, or if it's IT, legal, or super specialized engineering in the UK. The formula is pretty consistent. Leadership, specialization, and high-level responsibility. Those are the keys to a top-tier salary no matter where you are in the world. Now, climbing the corporate ladder seems like a clear path to a high income, for sure. But it's not the only game in town. What about the gig economy? It promises all this freedom and flexibility, but does it really offer a solid path to that 1 crore goal? Let's talk about the trade-offs. Yeah, this quote gets right to the heart of it, doesn't it? While the gig economy gives you autonomy, it comes with some pretty big risks. You're basically trading the security, the benefits, and the predictable paycheck of a corporate job for the freedom of being your own boss. It's a classic high-risk, high-reward situation. So here's the fundamental choice, laid out plain and simple. A corporate career offers you a structured, stable climb with a clear, though very high, ceiling. The gig economy, on the other hand, well, that's a path you have to build for yourself. You get ultimate flexibility, but you're giving up the safety net of benefits, stability, and a guaranteed paycheck. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground. We've seen that the fastest path to 1 crore is through these specialized tech roles. But we've also seen that there are really lucrative opportunities in creative fields, business, and finance. So, how do you pick the right path for you? This slide really sums it all up, doesn't it? The clearest, fastest paths are in specialized tech, especially AI and cybersecurity. That's where the explosive growth is. But don't forget, senior leadership across creative, business, and finance also offers really strong, globally recognized routes to a high income. And as always, niche expertise is a golden ticket. So, the career paths to 1 crore, they're becoming a lot clearer. The real question isn't just what job you'll choose, it's how you'll choose to do it. Are you going to climb that corporate ladder, trading a bit of autonomy for stability and that high salary ceiling? Or are you going to bet on yourself in the gig economy, trading security for total flexibility? The path to financial success isn't one size fits all. It's about finding what's right for your skills, your ambition, and really, your own definition of a fulfilling career. Thanks for tuning in.